Okay, so for the second week here, we have Stronghold, the second set of the Tempest block, as they call it. This set is slightly smaller, 143 cards as opposed to Tempest's like 300 plus. I think I might have explained this already, but these are supplemental sets. So the way blocks work is you have your main set at the start, and then two smaller sets after that kind of follow on with the same themes and gameplay mechanics and story elements as well. There is a story to this block, which I haven't gone into. Maybe we'll start talking about the stories later. These ones are fine. I think they're actually pretty good to look into if you are interested in the lore in any way. There's a good show on YouTube that actually goes into all these older sets in much more fine detail. It's called the Resleevables. I'd highly recommend it if you like the history of card games or Magic the Gathering, anything like that. But anyway, we'll start here with the white cards. So I think Bandage kind of sucks, except for the fact that it's one white instant that says draw a card. So if you just think of this having, like, it just cycles a card, just roll mana, something to do with your mana. Upstart Goblin, it's that. It's decent in that sense, and maybe that one damage slowly preventing 4 of them over the course of a game might add up. It's maybe playable if you just want deck thinning. Contemplation's a funny one. I think maybe in a control shell this could keep you alive slightly longer, so whenever you cast a spell you gain a life, so maybe a bit of longevity added to the game. But it is 3 mana and 2 white pips, which is hard to do. White hasn't been seeing a lot of play, so it's hard to say. The N-Core monsters, EN-Core, there's a few of those, like Lancer's N-Core, Nomad's N-Core, and there's a few more. They all have this ability that for 0 mana, they can redirect the damage they're about to take to a creature another creature you control. So, say you have a big wall or something in play, you can block with these guys, and then all the damage they're about to take, you can redirect it. Pursuit of Knowledge is an interesting one. 4 mana enchantment, skip drawing a card, put a study counter on it. And then if you remove 3 study counters, you can sack it and draw 7. So you give up 3 draws to draw 7 draws, which is pretty good. You're losing your 3 draws for turn, probably. So you're losing those 3 draws, and then you're losing this card. So you've gone -4, but then you go +3 overall. It's very slow. If you had a draw 3 spell, this would be great because you can instantly just pop it. But again, that's a 2-card combo. A draw 3 is going to be expensive, and this is 4 mana as well. It's a lot of mana to invest in a lot of card draw. Now, look, draw 7 is great, but a bit too hard to set up, I think. Smite is pretty good. 1 mana, destroy target blocked creature. It's just, 1 mana kill something is just always great. Warrior Angel is great. The cost isn't great, but the ability is great. Flying, and for each 1 damage it deals, gain 1 life. This ability is later keyworded to a lifelink, and it's a staple, like evergreen mechanics, they call them. They print them in every set now. And it's one of White's kind of defining traits, is that creatures have a lifelink. You'll see it in black sometimes as well. Wall of Essence has a similar effect to that, but it's for each damage that it is dealt, it gains you a life. So this could be cool with the N-Core creatures. You could, say, block with them, and then redirect the damage they're about to take to the wall, and then the wall gains you back that life. So you actually get an advantage from blocking, which is pretty cool. Dream Halls is a crazy card. This is a kind of a combo enabler. It's just been kind of broken whenever it's been allowed to do anything. So instead of paying the cost for a spell, you just discard a card that has the same color. So you can cast your massive 5-drop, Evacuation, but just discarding a blue spell. If you had spells that drew a bunch of cards, like maybe you had a way to... Actually, this could be a card that helps you set up the combo we were just talking about with the Pursuit of Knowledge. I don't think that's very realistic, and I think Dream Halls, despite, we don't have the colored codes yet, this is, I'm pretty sure, a rare, so you're probably not going to pull more than 1, maybe 2 at most. And this doesn't work with spells that have a X mana value, because you can't define that, so X is just 0 automatically. Intruder Alarm, such a cool card. Creatures do not untap during your controller's untap phases, so it's kind of anti-aggro in that sense, until you read the second line, which is whenever any creature comes into play, untap all creatures. So this is just a broken combo enabler. It goes infinite with everything. Any creature that taps to deal damage, you tap, you deal the damage, you play another creature, he untaps him again, you tap to deal damage. Maybe a way to make your creature leave and re-enter, untaps everything. It just enables so many things. There's creatures later that can tap to make other creatures, so that's immediately an initiative. You win the game. So if you've an outlet to tap your creatures, it's just the game's over. In a similar event to Bandage, we have Leap, which is give a creature flying until end of turn and draw a card. This was pretty good too, because you give your guys evasion to get in that last bit of damage, but again, just 1 mana draw a card. It's just a great thing to say. Mana Leak, it's like a balance counter spell. Instead of 2 blue, it's 1 of the blue, so it's a bit easier to cast, but it doesn't just counter the spell, it only counters it unless they can't play additional cost of 3. Sift is a nice little draw 3. 3 and a blue, draw 3 and choose and discard a card. So you spend this and you're discarding a card, but you're drawing 3, so it's like you get a +1 pretty much, which is pretty good. It's very hard to find pluses at this phase of the game, so basically you take what you can get. Reigns of Power, also a very good card here. This is kind of a game winner though, as opposed to like just the card advantage from this. This is 2 and 2 blue. You and target opponent each untap all your creatures and give them to each other, which is just crazy. It also gives them all haste because that is relevant. Creatures change sides, they regain summoning sickness, so it needs to give them haste so they can attack right away again. There's certain things you can do with this, like sacking off your whole board and then activating this, so you take all of their stuff and swing for game with it. It can be really, really good. Silver Wyvern's pretty cool kind of boss monster. 3 and 2 blue for a 4/3 flyer, and for 1 blue it can change the target of anything that's targeting it to a different creature. So you can actually target your opponent's creature. Say they use a kill spell on this, you're like, no, pay 1 blue. Your kill spell is now killing your guy, which is pretty cool. Bottomless Pit is like good if you have a way to regain card advantage, but bad if you don't. Each player discards a card in their upkeep, that includes you. So Mono Black discard has always been a deck just throughout Magic on and off, and this is kind of like the foundation of how you make that sort of deck. These kind of symmetrical discard effects are always good, especially if they're repeatable. There's a great Planeswalker they bring later called Liliana of the Veil, who has this exact effect, but you do it at will. But of course, in that deck, you have a lot of ways to refill your hand, and you probably don't in this format. We have a legendary creature, which were actually quite rare back then. It's Krovax. He's part of the main story. Yeah, I think he's like a guy who betrays the rest of the main team or whatever. It's funny how rare legendary creatures are back at this stage of the game, whereas nowadays there's like fucking 20 or 30 in every set. Deathstroke. It's just a great removal spell. Destroy target tapped creature. It doesn't care about color or cost or anything. So it's a sorcery, so their guy has attacked probably. You've taken the damage once, but even then, you just kill it, it's gone now. You don't have to worry about it. Maybe if you've blocked it, you could jump block it and then kill it next turn. It's just a great way to actually be able to kill something. Grave Pact, another fantastic card. Whenever any creature you control is put into any graveyard, each other player sacrifices a creature. I don't know why it took me so long to get through that. But yeah, so whenever something you have dies, they have to kill something. So it's just fantastic. If you are playing a go wide deck, your guys are going to die a lot more often. Say this with like a Mod Fanatic that can sacrifice itself. Sacrifice their big boss monster. You know, it's just fantastic. Wall of Souls is a pretty interesting blocker. So obviously it's a wall, so it can't stack, so it's a 0/4. But it's still combat damage. It deals that much damage back to the opponent. So pretty much it really discourages them from attacking. Now again, with the shadow creature kind of little meta we found ourselves in that first set, I don't really know if this is relevant yet, but it is cool to keep in mind. Fling is a classic spell. 1 in the red, sacrifice a creature, and Fling deals damage equal to that creature's power to target creature or players. So you literally are throwing your creature at them. Obviously insane if you've managed to buff your creature or you have a cheap way to put down an extremely large creature. I don't think we have Phyrexian Dreadnought yet, but that is 1 mana 12/12 with a restriction. It would die, but before it dies, you can sack it to this. So that's 12 damage to the face, which is just a cool little combo. I don't know if we can abuse this yet, but it is a nice little card to have, and it's a bit of a classic, so it's cool to have that. Shock is pretty much Lightning Bolt 2. Lightning Bolt was a card we missed in Alpha, and I think it was reprinted even after that. But Lightning Bolt was 1 mana, deal 3 as an instant. Shock is 1 mana, deal 2. So it's slightly rebalanced. Basically, Lightning Bolt is a little too good for kind of standard formats. So Shock was their fixed version of that. It's still a really good spell because 2 toughness is quite relevant. A lot of good creatures, even in that first few games we played, they all had 2 toughness, so this is a great number to be able to hit. Hermit Druid, part of many degenerate combos that I don't think are going to be relevant, so I'm not even going to get into it here. The spike creatures are all interesting. They come in with +1/+1 counters on them, and they can remove them to do a bunch of different effects like gaining life or giving their counters to other creatures, which are pretty cool, but I don't know if there's enough going on with them at the moment to use. Wall of Blossom is probably the best wall creature. Just 1 of the green, 0/4, draw a card when it enters so it replaces itself. I'm not sure the rarity on this, so I'd love to get a playset if possible. All of the 2-color creatures in the set are slivers again, so the sliver deck gets a nice little buff here in this set. If you're able to run the colors, that is. Some of them are really fantastic, like Crystalline Sliver, which is the blue-white one, gives them all hexproof, so they can't be targeted by spells or abilities. Sliver Queen is 5 color 7/7. That of course counts as a sliver, they had to say that back then. But for 2 mana, it lets you create more slivers, so you can just really accelerate your game plan and get a million guys on board really fast. So the best colorless cards here, Ensnaring Bridge is amazing in control decks. Each creature with power greater than the number of cards in your hand cannot attack, so it lets you actually play out your hand in a control deck and get low on cards, and then it stops all their tough creatures from being able to actually even do anything to you. Mox Diamond, one of the best mana artifacts ever printed. When it comes to play, you discard a land card or it sacrifices itself, so you just discard a land. And then it just taps for any color. That's it. There's no restriction. Like, it just does everything. And Volrat Stronghold, it's actually the only fancy land in here. That's crazy. 1 in the black, put target creature from your graveyard on top of your library, and it also taps for colorless. Great in, obviously, you need to be playing black. But any deck where you like to recycle the same creature over and over, maybe your creature can sacrifice itself to do something crazy. Or maybe you have a very menacing boss monster that if they out it once, you can just stack it on top of the deck, draw it again for the next turn, cast it once more. Just really cool. But yeah, that is Stronghold, noticeably smaller than Tempest, as we were saying. So let's get into the packs now and see how we do. Alright, so before we open our packs of Stronghold, I do, as a bonus for losing, I get to open 2 packs of any old set, and obviously the best one here is Alpha. I think we're just going to open 2 packs of Alpha. Just try high roll it. Let's just generate these right now. Okay, please have something good. Red Elemental Blast is pretty good. Zombie Master is okay. Sinkhole is decent. Copper Tablet. These have so many lands in them. They're so bad. Visibility. Oh, fuck. Well, that's a pretty good one. Yeah, we'll take that. Literally, actually, they're not going to even believe that I did that first try. They're going to tell me I was absolutely just refreshing the packs. But yeah, so now we get our 24 packs of... Where is it gone? Stronghold. So we decided, because the blocks are kind of set up in such a way where the first set is bigger and the next two are kind of supplemental sets, they're a bit smaller. See, there's only 140 cards in these. It was like 300 in Tempest. These are only going to do 24 packs because you don't want to get as many dupes. You don't want everyone on the exact same cards. So I think it's a bit better this way. So I haven't even looked at the card list for Stronghold yet. I kind of have an idea based on just some of my own knowledge of what's in here. But we're just going to run through it now and see what we get. So generate my packs. So Fling right away, this is a great card. You just basically throw your creature at them and deal its power as damage. Spike Feeder, that's a nice little kind of onboard trick. Gain some life off it as well. Tortured Existence is a cool one. There's some combos you can do that way down the line. Mana Leak is like more copies of Counterspell. It's kind of a balanced Counterspell, but it doesn't need that second blue pip, so it's a bit easier to splash. Leap is nice. Overgrowth is decent ramp. Another Mana Leak there. Another Mana Leak, another Fling. I feel like I'm going to get a place out of these. Flame Wave. That is awful. Mind Games looks annoying. I probably like playing around with this. Shock is nice. This is like a fixed Lightning Bolt. We never got Lightning Bolt, so this is nice to have. I think that's my 4th Mana Leak already. Wall of Essence. For each 1 combat damage dealt to Wall of Essence, gain 1 life. This could be really good in a very annoying way. Mortuary. Whenever any creature is put into your graveyard from play, put that creature on top of your library. I feel like this is just asking for some sort of degenerate combo to happen. Sword of the Chosen. It's neat. Before they had equipment, you have to tap the artifact to like give the creature the boost. Another Fling there. Volrath's Shapeshifter. As long as the top card of your creature of your graveyard is a creature, this is a copy of that, except it has its own abilities. And I can pay 2 to discard a card, so I change what the top card is. That's pretty cool. Mulch is pretty interesting. Thalicos Deceiver. Shadow creature. Sacrifice gain control of target creature permanently. Bottomless Pit. During each phase upkeep, the player discards a card at random. That sounds awful to play with. Acidic Sliver. This one's pretty good, I think. Yeah, they just become damage. Another Tortured Existence. Oh, Dream Halls. This card's insane. So instead of paying for a card, you just discard something that's the same color. It's just a broken card. I wonder, can we do anything with that at this stage? Crystalline Sliver gives them all hexproof is really good, but obviously I have to be in white. But we'll see. Reigns of Power. You and target opponent each untap and can control all creatures the other controls. They all gain haste. That's definitely something I will play. That seems pretty good. Seems annoying. Some more walls in here. Hesitation's so funny. I play this in Commander. If any spell is played, just counter it. I just sack this. So if you were to bring this back, it just locks your opponent out of playing the game. Another Tortured Existence. Constant Mists. Ooh, this one's cool because it's a fog. Fog is like any spell that stops combat damage, but you can keep buying it back by sacking lands. So if you have ways to generate lands or get lands back, it's pretty good. Hermit Druid. This card's banned in like everything. So pay a green, reveal cards on top of your library, and reveal a basic land. Put that card into your hand, put all of the reveal cards into your graveyard. So you play this in a deck that doesn't have basic lands to mill your entire deck, and then you do some graveyard combo. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that anytime soon, but that's pretty cool to have. More mana leaks. Skeleton Scavengers. Ooh, Wall of Blossoms is really good. Is that my first one? If that's my first one, that's pretty upsetting because that card's really good. Wall of Souls. So many walls in the set. What were they doing? I guess it's called Stronghold, but it's not an exciting way to... Oh my god. This card's insane. I don't even want to see the value on this, but that's a ridiculous one. So it's a Mox, so it sticks around. It's not like Lotus Petal. I have to discard a land when it comes to play, but like it taps for any color. It's pretty insane. Volrath Stronghold. Oh, another crazy card. Just put your creatures back on top of your deck after they've been killed. Another Shock. Ooh, Intruder Alarm. It's one of my favorite cards of all time just because it allows so many silly combos. Burgeoning. This card's completely fucked, so I'll be playing that. Ooh, Sift is nice. Draw 3, discard 1. Have I missed those, or have I not pulled any until now? I'll play that. Like, that's pretty good. Getting card draw that actually lets you go plus is very rare. Second Intruder Alarm means building around it will be much easier. That's the end. I'm really happy with that. There's some insane stuff in there. Alright, so the Sultai Slivers did not really work as we planned, but this week we're on a completely different strategy. We're on Blue-Red Tempo. Now, if you haven't really played much card games, Tempo might not really mean much to you. Tempo is basically a deck that wants to control the board state aggressively. You want to play down small, kind of quick threats and basically pick off whatever your opponent does with like removal spells and all that. Kind of like halfway going between aggro and control, but not mid-range, which you might normally think is what that is. Blue and red are great colors at doing this. Blue gets all your card draw and your advantage going. Red has the aggression, so you're going to have your control and your aggression in the two colors right there. So for the creatures, we're on the 1 Jackal Pup. I would love to have more of these, but it's a 1 mana 2/1. It's just fantastic. The other 1 mana 2/1 we're on is these Spindrift Drakes. They're flying 1 mana 2/1s, but the downside is you have to keep paying a blue in your upkeep or it dies. Not too bad. Basically, once you stick the 1 island, this thing is live, and if it dies, then you don't have to keep paying that 1 blue, so it's fine. For the other little creatures, we're playing 3 Mog Fanatic. I would play 4, but this card used to work differently in a way I won't get into here, but it used to be better. I think it's still worth playing, and it's a 1 mana threat, which is something we really want to maximize on this deck. So it's good enough to play at 3, I think. Just in case we're into the Shadow deck, we're on 2 Wall of Diffusion. This is a 0/5 for 2 mana that can block Shadow creatures, so hopefully you should just shut down that deck long enough for us to start answering the actual creatures. And then we're on 2 1-ofs. The one, Rootwater Hunter, which is a 3 mana 1/1, but you can tap it to deal damage. So in these kind of stalled out games, this lets us kind of have a bit of a win condition. And the Shard Phoenix is the only like big creature we're playing. It's a 4 and a red for a flying 2/2. The 2/2 is pretty bad. Those are not good stats, but you can sack it to deal 2 damage to every creature without flying. So our Spindrift Drakes would survive that. And also for 3 red mana in your upkeep, you can return it to your hand. So there's another card we're playing in here that draws cards and discards. So this is a free discard every time we have it pretty much because we have the option to get it back later. That draw spell I was talking about is Sift, 3 and a blue to draw 3 and discard a card. Now obviously there's a card in here we're going to get to in a second that is pretty much just better than this in every way. But we can't just be satisfied with 1 draw spell. We have to have more ways to dig through our deck and get back card advantage. We're on the 1 Time Ebb as our other sorcery. This is just it's kind of slow removal, but it's annoying for the opponent. Say if they ritual to get out a big monster, and then you put it back on top of their deck, they now don't have the mana to recast it. So they have to draw it, wait, draw more lands, and maybe then they can cast it. So you really slow down their game plan. We're on 23 instants, which is pretty big. That's over a third of our deck. Best one is at the very top. This is Ancestral Recall. Got this out of our alpha packs. One of the most broken cards ever printed. Probably, it's a contender for the most broken card ever printed, to be quite honest. The rate is absolutely ridiculous. For 3 mana nowadays, you usually would draw like 2 cards at most. So this is for a third of that, you're drawing more cards. It's just 1 card for that much mana is it's insane. Basically, 1 mana instants nowadays draw 1 card and they might do something else, and that's it. This card is just I love that it's force opponent to draw 3 cards as an option on this. So just in case your opponent's about to deck out, you can also just use this to win the game because it needed to be better, you know. We're on 2 Blood Frenzy as our only combat trick. This gives an attacking or blocking creature +4/+0 until end of turn, and then that creature dies at the end of turn. This is good with the Mog Fanatic because it can just sack itself off to deal damage anyway. This is also something you can do on the wall. It can basically block freely and they won't expect to lose their guy. You can pump it with Blood Frenzy and then suddenly they've lost their creature. Now you will lose your wall that way, but if it takes out a threat, that's pretty good. There's also a weird rules quirk where you can use this card on your opponent's creature after it has dealt damage, but it is still considered an attacking creature. You can pump it by 4 and then that creature will die at the end of the turn. We're on this 2 Capsize because again, it's still stupid. It didn't really get to shine in that first episode, but I do think it's still one of the best cards we have access to at the moment. We're on 4 Kindle. This was in last week, I think, and nobody played it because nobody played Red. But I think this card's great. It's like a Shock, but it scales up over time. It's 1 more mana, but the fact that it does scale is really, really good. So the first one does 2, and then the next one does more damage for each Kindle in your graveyard. So it does 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. So 2 mana deal 5 is pretty good by my standards. We're on 2 Leap, which might seem strange because we actually don't have that many creatures. This is really just in here to be draw a card, the second part of the text. So at the end of your opponent's turn, you can be like, oh, I'll make your guy have flying just so I can cycle a card, just to get through the deck and see the actual answers we do need to find. We're on 3 Lightning Blast. This is 4 mana, deal 4. It's a lot of mana, but 4 damage is quite a bit. This can go face and just steal the game. This can take out big defensive threats. Kind of just does it all, really. It's just it's obviously worse than, like, say, Lightning Bolt, but we don't have Lightning Bolt, so hey, I'm not going to complain. We're on 4 Mana Leak. I thought about playing Counterspell, but I found in my testing I'd very often not have 2 blue mana open. I'd have a blue and a red. So this just makes it a bit easier to cast. Usually when there's something worth countering, people are tapping out for it anyway, so I think this is fine. We're on the 1 Reigns of Power. This can just kind of win the game. You basically swap all creatures with your opponent, they all gain haste, so ideally use this when you have nothing on the field. You take everything they have and attack with it. 4 Shock, 1 mana, deal 2. It's balanced Lightning Bolt, but it's still really good. 2 Lotus Petal just for, quick burst of mana. The 1 Goblin Bombardment, this is a way to just sack our creatures, deal more damage. This is especially good with the Reigns of Power. We can sack our whole board, take theirs, and then sack their whole board too. Just basically wins the game. And then we're only on 19 lands because we have the 2 Lotus Petal and our curve is so low. So the deck's completely different to what we were playing last week, but we'll kind of see how it does now. I do think it's a bit better than what I was playing before, but again, this meta is super unpredictable, and I don't think I know the meta game in Magic as well as I do with Yu-Gi-Oh! So we'll just have to wait and see how we do now.
Here, man, why are none of my cock buddies online?
I'm getting online now.
Am I not? Oh no, I'm not connected yet.
Get your cock online, man.
I'm gonna put my cock online.
I'm connecting my cock to yours right now.
I'm putting my insulin numbers into my
This happened before in Ebo Prog as well. Connor was I had Dueling Book open. It was on the RPS screen, and Connor's like, hold on, just taking my insulin there real quick.
This guy's
When it
fucking
called, it
doping, like.
Yeah, nature calls.
I gotta get my fucking fix.
Okay.
Why do you have 61, man?
It's the lucky
It's
61st
completely
card.
fine.
Yeah.
Look, you may have 1 a week.
2.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm about to win 2 weeks, man. I'm about to stunt all of these. I classic.
Connor,
He rolled
I
a
rolled
fucking
nat
1.
Nat 1, baby.
I will go first, and I'm happy with my opening 7.
That's crazy.
I am also happy with.
But
my
actually,
opening
is like
7.
That's also crazy.
My classification is actual 20 side dice.
Yeah.
Yes. Go.
Look at
Have
Connor's
fun.
mulliganing the
Oh,
floor.
he's okay. Hold on. I have to move my webcam so we can display the chat.
Have fun, Connor.
There
No
we
good
go.
luck.
Thank you. I won't need it.
Forest, Lotus Petal, Crack
Jeez.
Crack for a Rampant Growth. And
Christ.
pass.
What are you getting?
Get an island.
That's okay. That's
Okay.
that's like all of his green cards.
He's 1 mana off
Ooh,
casting Oko. That's a joke that's only funny to Pierce.
It's not even
Okay.
funny to me, man.
It's not even funny. Yeah.
Nothing funny about that card.
I did that, and that would be really funny.
Funny to me or funny to Pierce?
Yeah, whatever, man. We'll go swamp.
Okay.
Yes, lad.
As far as we know, he hasn't changed tactics yet. You don't have to vomit your hand out turn 1. It's not Yu-Gi-Oh.
We'll
Okay.
we'll just do that.
His old reliable friend, Blood Pet.
I'll play a mountain.
Okay.
Christ Almighty.
Pierce on Tiber.
Yeah, I'm gonna play 2 for a Heart Sliver. All
Okay.
sliver creatures have haste,
Including this one.
Means
including
no
this
summoning
one.
sickness, right?
Yeah.
So I will swing at you for 1 damage.
He offers the trade.
I'm trying to remember what the Sliver Queen does or requires.
It's
Um,
way more mana than what
It-
I have.
It's like it's one of each color, I
7?
think. Oh, it's
It is.
7.
It is. No, it's 5 mana. It's 1 of each pip.
Okay. So he's
So
3.
I am-
Yeah, he's 60%
I
of the
am-
way there.
I am relying on drawing 2 other colors.
Well, if you find a rampant growth, you can go grab the ones you need. You know.
I'll accept
I'll just pass.
Okay.
upkeep. Any?
You could sacrifice your blood pet,
Yeah.
and then your mana would drain by the time you've drawn your card for turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a 7/7 with
Bunny is good, man.
put a sliver.
Yeah, it makes extra slivers, so it's just a way to sink your mana into something. Okay, so Dark Ritual.
So is he on
Let's
mono
go.
black?
Bloodpet, sacrifice the bloodpet.
As far as we know, he's on Mono Black. Bottomless Pit. He puts it on the stack correctly.
Oh,
That is-
is that,
okay.
is that,
I have
is that actually the stack?
That is actually the same.
Yeah, we always just used it as a command zone when we play command.
That is okay, Connor.
That is okay.
It resolves,
It resolves.
so it goes onto
Fantastic.
the battlefield, which is the purple.
Hmm. Okay, and then
Try to drag it for
Connor.
him, and he won't do.
Connor,
yeah.
move Bottomless Pit onto the field, please.
Okay.
Well, at least I can move it for you.
Beginning of each player's
Okay.
upkeep, that player discards a card. Does Connor have grave effects, or is he just absolutely crazy with it?
No, there's a monster in there that pings you for 2 if you discard a card, I think. So
Okay.
maybe that's what it is.
2 mana.
2 mana for Coffin Queen. Ooh.
You
Coffin Queen is
need
3
1
mana.
more mana.
Is 2 and a black.
Is it 3? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. I read the thing wrong.
You could take it back. It's fine.
I can't play that then. Never mind.
Yeah.
You don't have another
Okay.
land.
He
man.
kept a
No,
one
no.
lander.
I mean,
Um,
1 land and a blood pet and a dark.
And a Dark Ritual. It's not the worst, especially because he thought he could cast the Coffin Queen. And of course, we got that
Yeah.
annoying secret layer print that doesn't have the text on the picture because it's the most recent printing.
Yeah, I've had to put the both description in the top left,
Yeah,
and it's so awful to try and read.
it's shit. Yeah.
The text is bad, the art is bad. It's the worst of all.
This is
worlds.
what. Imagine if Yu-Gi-Oh had done full arts and Dueling Books just randomly
Yeah.
had them. Because Magic has textless versions of their cards as well.
I think I will just pass on
Okay.
this.
I'll tap. Upkeep.
So,
Discard.
Upkeep.
Upkeep.
how do I discard a card at random?
I think there's
roll a d6
I think there's a
or a d3.
command for discard at random.
Is
Might be to
there?
click on your hand zone, maybe.
No, I tried that, and it's just reveal hand to reveal random card. I suppose if I reveal a random card,
Yeah, and then just
Yeah.
graveyard it.
Shock.
Shock. Yeah, we're hitting the good one.
Shock's a pretty good one.
then draw.
Yeah, shock. Actually, how much is the toughness on Coffin Queen? Yeah.
I can't remember. Yeah.
It's like a 1/1.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to shock the blood pet.
Yeah, Shock is just a
Turn.
great card. Obviously, we didn't get Lightning Bolt because we skipped Alpha and all that. So Lightning Bolt's 1 mana, deal 3. Shock is like balanced Lightning Bolt, but it's still a really good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm presuming Connor does not want to take the trade because
I'm sure he wants his mana. Yeah.
What? No, no.
Okay, Pierce has assembled 4 pieces of Exodia though, so
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I have 2 out of the remaining 50 cards in my deck provide me with white mana. I have 2.
why would you not fetch that off the Rampant Growth?
Because I also need island.
Okay,
mana.
Connor discards
Sliver.
Muscle Sliver.
Okay.
Are you perhaps on
It's on the same deck but different.
I just need you both to know right now, the Sliver effects are reciprocal.
Yes.
All
they are.
Sliver creatures means on both sides of the battlefield. Just making sure both players are aware of that.
I didn't consider I'd be playing Pierce this week at all.
Considering that you've been playing the guy in last
the thing is,
I were playing Slivers.
the thing is, you could benefit from his cards, so it goes both ways, you know.
Yeah, so true, so true.
And also, you're up on cards with Bottomless Pit in play. That seems pretty good to me.
Yeah, I'm kind of just
Just chilling. You've already taken 2 damage. I think you're fine.
Yeah.
The one land is concerning.
It is concerning.
Okay.
Oh, the
Okay.
forest goes.
He loses a land.
Right. If I draw
Random
exactly
is annoying,
something.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you know what? I don't want to discard the card that I didn't discard this turn. So I want to keep the other card that I just drew in my hand so that there's
Yeah.
a better chance that I don't discard it next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Well,
Yeah.
gonna ping you.
Let's
ping you
go!
every
Okay, you're making him make suboptimal plays. It's working.
Oh yes. Okay. Upkeep.
Right, you discard one.
Yeah.
Another muscle
muscle
sliver.
sliver.
Okay, these slivers are not getting any bigger.
Good. We're playing what's it, Fairy Box or
Yeah.
or Deal of a Traveler again? Oh,
I
you're
just need
fucked
to-
now. Just wait until you see mine.
Oh, I love the
Okay, well,
pendulum
you do it.
scales
Yeah.
he's got going on. Their space
Yeah.
10 feet apart.
Well, I'm gonna keep everything of mine really close together.
That is the nice thing
I-
about
I'm
cockatrice.
hiding in the corner.
You can go tin dangler mode at a moment's notice.
Okay. Now what we can do is
Well, I get this is like a slow reanimator deck.
2 mana, 3 mana. Oh, Coffin Queen. Yeah.
and then put the coffin.
I literally forgot about it already. So
And
what?
now I can't discard her, and the discard engine is online.
True. And you don't have enough mana to use her ability.
Yet.
Yet.
I will simply draw a shock here. And fuck up Connor's plans.
You discard before you draw.
I do, yes.
Yeah.
Real random card to all players.
Forest.
Yeah, get rid of that there now.
He's gonna hit the plains here.
I really wish I did, but I'm just
2 mana. Oh yeah, okay.
muscle
Makes-
sliver.
So now you 2 hasty boys.
Problem, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
This is 4 damage coming at you.
Sure
Okay.
is.
Did Connor
I'm just
remember to play removal in his deck?
Oh, it's
Black
it's
cards get removed.
Yeah, yeah.
somewhere.
Well, black has
Black
removal.
has
That doesn't mean
removal.
Connor put them in the deck, you know.
Doughty
Ooh.
Slayer.
That's a good one. It's now dead, but you know,
He can get it back.
it's true.
You know,
You get it
it's
back by
really
paying
fun.
more than he would have paid to cast it normally.
Yeah.
What if I just drew another one?
Oh, that's true, actually. True. Never considered
Sorry, I
that.
did
You-
Tap those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Connor,
almost like,
please,
this-
please
for
put your
that.
lines close together. You're stressing me out.
Sorry, I keep forgetting to move to main when. Yeah.
Okay. Upkeep, discard.
Upkeep. Unfortunately, Connor gets a crack at getting my sliver.
Oh!
Let's go!
Alright, well. 2 mana here for another heart sliver.
Okay.
Okay, so this
So this is 6 damage coming at you.
6 coming at you. Ooh.
Blood with Doughty Slayer.
Yeah, he can't because it's fucking Shadow. Which I'm glad to see the Shadow deck get a taste of its own medicine here.
Well, this is
Well,
not where
unfortunately,
Shadow
unfortunately, Connor. Well, unless he pitches his Lotus Petal that we know he has, which he is doing.
What about it?
He should have 3 mana here to activate Coffin Queen and get back my Sliver Queen.
He has 2 lands. Where's his third mana coming from?
That's what I'm saying. If he had the Lotus Petal,
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
maybe he will just have drawn a third.
Hmm.
And the nice thing is, I'm now Hellbent, which means I have no cards in hand.
Yeah, which means you just get to keep whatever you draw.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go, Dark Ritual.
Ritual into Coffin Queen. You get a
Yeah.
7/7. That seems pretty good.
Thank you.
So the Sliver Queen is
And
an
that,
is an 8/8 haste.
It is an 8/8 with haste, yes.
But obviously, if he swings, he probably just dies next turn.
Well,
Yeah.
Dalty Slayer has to.
Dalty Slayer has to attack. That's true.
So I'm taking 2 either way.
Yeah, he's a Karakuri monster.
is Sliver Queen doesn't need to tap. It's just
It just pays.
It's just active. Yeah.
So
Sorry?
it can make blockers.
Oh,
at
it just pays the
instant
mana
speed.
to do its ability. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't tap itself.
But I need 2 mana to do that.
Yes, correct.
yeah, but it just means that you can now generate blockers without.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Dalty Slayer.
Yeah, I
Two.
took 2.
Yeah, you took it. Okay.
Well, the nice thing is,
Anything
if I can remove the Coffin Queen,
You win the game.
yes.
Sliver Queen also dies.
Yeah.
Upkeep,
Yeah.
I will discard a card because it's mandatory.
Good job. And draw.
Oh, that is just not correct.
My mathematical calculation is correct at all time.
Well, I can make him take 4. Which I think is probably the right thing to do.
So Connor.
Full
Okay.
swing.
So who is he blocking?
That's
I don't want to
easier.
coach.
It's
Yeah,
easier
so I
to do.
completely forget the rules of all this stuff.
You put your
So-
Sliver Queen in front of one of these and it will die.
My
just
thing will die
The thing will die.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
your thing is bigger.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you will
Pierce's thing
still
is
take
smaller
4
than
here.
Connor's thing.
Yeah, he takes
Sorry?
4, but then they're 1/1s
Take
next
4
turn.
because the other thing.
Yeah, all the damage happens simultaneously. So when they deal the damage,
Okay.
there's still 2
and then
2s.
this dies.
But you've made the threat much smaller, so that I think that was the correct move.
And then that is my turn.
And then remember, you're gonna have to re-tap the Coffin Queen manually
Yeah,
to make it
I'm
not untap.
presuming you don't want to untap
Yeah.
it. Then
You have to
Um,
discard.
You don't have to tap to block.
you don't have to tap to block now.
Just to attack.
Oh, sorry. Put this back on top. I accidentally double-clicked the thing.
Oh, you only had 1 card in hand, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
A second bottomless pit.
The mana cost is so hard to read when the icons are this size.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta hover.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you talking to Sliver Queen?
No.
You sure?
I need blockers, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Why not?
I mean,
I need blockers. Leave me alone.
I think he wants to protect his instant speed blocker generating machine. So.
Nah.
Oh, I could have created a sliver creature token with haste.
Do you want to do that?
It's instant speed, so you don't have to do it on your turn.
Oh.
Yeah, all
Nah,
abilities
I'm good.
are quick
Yeah.
plays unless otherwise stated.
Yeah, everything's a quick
Really?
effect. It'll tell you when
What
something
the
isn't.
fuck?
Yeah, it's sick as hell. If it
It's
says
one of the biggest things for
So-
me to get over.
the term they use for like spell speed 1 is sorcery speed. So if a card says activate only as a sorcery, it means that's on your turn.
I am pitching
Okay.
a capsize,
Oh,
which would have been
Oh,
great
that
to get
sucks.
if I
If
if
you
I
had-
had another blue.
if you had another
The
blue and it
engine
was in
simply
your
works.
hand.
Okay, well, let's shock the Coffin Queen, please.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. What the hell?
Okay,
You
so
could
in
respond to
response
Okay,
this.
this
Connor,
goes on the
yeah,
stack.
Yeah,
This goes on the stack, yeah.
Abilities also use the stack, so in response to this, you can do something.
I'm gonna make my tokens because the Sliver Queen's gonna freaking
Yeah.
die.
Yeah. So Sliver Queen resolves first, you make the token, and then Shock kills the Coffin Queen, which kills the Sliver Queen.
Sliver Queen removed from play.
Goes to exile.
Exile,
Goes to
yes.
banish.
Yeah, the
Your
banishment.
exile though.
My banish, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll let you. And then Coffin Queen goes to my GY.
And then shock goes to the graveyard. Well, I can hit you for 1,
So many queens this game.
which I think I'm gonna do. So we can get you.
Yeah, you just put a, just rip it up and put the shock off the top.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, just block one. You don't have to tap to block.
Yeah, they just die. Yeah. Go ahead. You have to pitch
take
your
one,
one
please,
card.
Connor.
Discard your
Oh, yeah,
hand.
take one.
Uh,
Take
let's-
one.
You're on 2 health. Connor.
Dorothy Trapper.
I keep. Sorry.
Just, yeah.
Thought you wanted me to take 1 damage from the heart, the other heart.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
So, 2 to 16.
Um,
It's anyone's game.
Going
we mean.
to enchant my freaking Dolphy
What
Slayer.
does this card do? It is not loading for me. Oh, whenever
Whenever a creature dies, put a 1/1 on
Sure.
enchanted creature.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's on the 2
And
turn
if Pierce
slot.
has another,
Yeah, any other
creature-
sliver does it.
any
die.
creature does it.
no, just anything.
Well, Sliver Queen doesn't do it.
Sliver Queen doesn't do it, yeah. Upkeep, I will discard
All
card.
slippers.
Okay, well,
Winged Sliver, yeah.
No,
Okay.
that doesn't count. That's the wrong. That's no, guys. That's 0 is fake.
we played a grand total of 6 lands.
That was
Uh,
okay.
Hendo
Let's-
3
we're
Boker
ready to
Bui
start.
Balyanri Konde Nemi.
Okay. Control I, 20-sided dice. Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm gonna draw my cards first and then decide if I want
That's
to
not how
roll
you don't get to do that. That's not how that works.
I accidentally did that.
I'll go first.
Yeah. That's fine with me.
Okay, let's look at this hand.
So,
Ooh.
Connor, the only one not playing a shaved down 60 card list this week.
I'm gonna take a mulligan.
Yeah, you
I-
do that, man.
You know, maybe that one extra card was what edged me out on the land expectation values. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will have to do. I'll put this on the bottom. Your hand good?
Yeah, good to go.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that. Summon this guy.
Oh,
Ooh.
a shitty card.
Unless you pay that 1 blue.
Yeah, so I pay it in my upkeep.
Why?
Because it's a 2/1 with flying for 1 mana, which is a very efficient rate for a creature.
I'm
Swam.
gonna go crazy mood here.
Oh, he's dumping his hand.
Dorothy Marauder. Okay.
The
Guys
shadows.
stealing my whole fucking flow.
Tap.
No,
Upkeep.
man, this is
Tap.
my flow. You don't
Draw.
even know.
I'll understand momentarily.
Play another island. Go to combat. Hit you for 2.
Sure.
Niall has sort of put himself back on
Last turn.
mana advantage, but it's
sorry.
it's a reward of 2.
I could
damage every
I could
Yeah,
choose
my-
not to pay
yeah.
at any time as well and just let him die. Sure.
Swing for 3.
Well, yeah, I was going to say 3 is bigger than 2,
It's very true.
Yeah.
and Niall didn't play another creature, so
In your
This is-
end step, I'm gonna give your guy flying so I can draw a card.
Okay. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
cantrip.
I considered playing some of those cards, and she just like, yeah,
Leap,
just give 'em-
Leap is a really good card.
Yeah.
The game's gonna do me like that.
You paying for the
Yeah, I already did.
What he did, yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting really unlucky with the draws, I think.
You're getting really unlucky is that you're playing me. Raw.
The
Yeah.
shadow creatures are here.
Takes
That's fine.
5, man.
See, I have a plan for the shadow creatures, but
Is he playing? What's the shadow
Yes,
storm or something?
no, I have a real
Anything.
plan.
Anything?
No, I took the damage.
No, we just
No, I mean
more
answer.
leaves
Oh,
or
okay.
anything.
Well, here's a card.
Why are you paying for the
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
whatever.
ban this card, please.
I will draw
Sure.
3.
Sure. That's
This
fine.
is
Okay.
a better pot of greed.
I
It's an
think
instant.
I think
Yes.
it's really.
Why is it an instant?
Yes, Connor, this is one of the Power 9 cards.
Yeah, I opened this when I opened my alpha box last week by accident.
My guy can't block your guys anyway, so I might as well just keep
Didn't know
attacking.
Yeah.
Double pass. Might be a little too late, but you know.
No, but you have 7 cards. in
7
hand.
damage
Yeah, it's a
from
lot. of
horse's
damage.
side.
It's a lot. They just keep coming.
Yeah. This is our
Oh.
version of red deck wins.
That's how much coming at me?
Yeah, it's
7. Yeah.
7.
This literally my whole flow.
And
Casper.
it's not your whole flow, man.
Yeah, it is.
you paying for
it's
the
half of your
Indrik?
flow.
Drake.
It's got blood pet. It's got blood pet. This guy is looking directly into my soul and telling me that he is not tickling my balls. What's going on here?
We found the red mana way too slow, man.
Yeah.
I can block.
Ooh,
I
man.
can block one creature. And then
Wait,
this is
can it?
this is still 6
It can-
damage.
I have
Oh.
mana open. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I'm just letting you
can-
know that at worst.
Ooh, that imp is pretty foul. You lose 2 life.
Yeah.
No, that's Celtic Guardian, man.
The blood pet's coming at me too.
Yes,
Anybody?
Okay.
Luke Von Karma viewers in the audience?
We'll block.
More is ascribing to the ethos of Mats is for blockers.
We'll block the Slayer and we'll kindle the Marauder. I'm blocking the Slayer, not the
Okay.
Marauder.
Well, the
Okay.
Kindle resolves first, doesn't it?
Yeah. So this is getting kindled, the Marauder.
And then
Yeah.
you still take.
And
And then
you
I
die.
still take lethal and die. Yeah.
And then you die.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The opening hand was absolutely tragic, but I couldn't go to 5.
Damn.
Wait, so do I decide before I draw?
Yeah.
Is that how it's supposed to be?
Connor, are you banning Ancestral Recall already? Did you
What?
type that out?
What? Yeah, what?
Do I want to draw or do I want to? Yeah, fuck it, we'll draw.
You're making me go first.
Yeah.
He's card advantage pilled.
Draw your 7.
Yeah.
He's on the play.
It just means
He's
I
on
can
the
mulligan.
draw.
more.
He's not. Why are you saying it like that?
He's on the
I am going to take a mulligan.
This could be
That
really
was the
It could
correct
also be
option.
awful. this could be.
Okay, fellas, what are we hitting out of
Oh.
the black deck?
Nothing.
I love that I
Fine.
might win this week, and you guys are like, no, we need to fuck up more.
Your deck, your deck,
My deck's bad.
your deck's not great.
You haven't even
Um,
seen my deck, man.
See, I don't like. That's the thing though. But like, if I had to sit down and I had the option, do you want to play against the Shadow deck or the Slivers? I'd be like, come on, give me the Slivers every time. I don't want to play against
Yeah.
Shadows ever again.
I think that would be a greedy thing to do for me.
Do it, man.
Going to at least 6.
I was going to do a Connor where I keep a
Yeah,
fucking.
one
I literally
lander.
had. Yeah,
Land,
one
Dark
lander
Ritual.
with the Dark Ritual and the Blood Pet.
I just hope that
It's
card
just
you
not
cast
good enough, man.
Yeah, carries you to
It's
the win.
not worth it.
Do I put bottom of the deck or?
Put
Push
one
up.
on the bottom. If you're happy with your hand, choose one and
Yeah.
put it on the bottom.
Yeah.
Alright, good to go.
Yeah, good.
Forest pass. I think anyone who's not playing a shadow creature in the deck should get to draw an extra card for turn.
Oh, That would have been genius, because I have the guy that can block shadow creatures, but he doesn't have shadow. So I'd be gaming the system.
Muscle Sliver.
So black is easily the most played color so far.
Yes, black is unbelievably good.
It's always good in like draft as well. It's just black commons are just built
Black
differently.
just gets everything. Like, it feels nice to not have to blow my whole hand or like pitch it every turn.
Oh, size swing sliver.
Right, 2 in the air, Chip.
Sure thing.
I've
Yeah,
started
see-
my clock before you.
You are 3
It
cards
might
down
actually
though.
outrage me.
Well,
What's
Pierce-
3 cards among friends?
well, it's 3 creatures, you know.
He's not playing more than 1 creature a turn.
Well, neither are you.
Sorry, yeah, take 2.
Yep.
The
Already
crack
done.
back.
I feel like this is just going to be an incredibly straightforward game.
This is going to be
Yeah.
2/2s turning sideways for like 10 turns in a row.
I feel like we've hit parity already, and someone has already won. It's just not been revealed
Well,
to me. Or
now
not
I
yet.
have a 3/3.
Oh, okay. The game has changed.
no.
Wait.
This is
Yeah.
4 in the air
With trample.
with trample, but he can't block anyway.
With trample though.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's with tramp.
Like the game state changed. I have to have something to talk about. Come on.
So
The 4
Problem
basic
is,
swamps is actually
if
so
Morris-
menacing.
If Morris has put a card called Extinction in his deck, I just insta lose.
There's a lot of cards that insta lose the just go wide decks, but they just haven't been played because I think everyone wants to go wide.
Stealthy Horror.
That's fucking
the
horrible.
other.
You must attack with the other 2.
Well, I've got
Yeah.
a kill in 2 turns, which is nice because I've got 7 damage on board.
He's got a kill in 3. Has a
Yeah.
creature besides Coffin Queen died to a removal spell in this series yet?
Man, I
Yes,
had so many.
I killed your beasts last week with Extinction.
Oh, true,
Paid
true,
Oh.
more
true,
mana for it.
true.
All right, well, Heart Sliver.
Oh, okay.
Haste, haste,
So
haste.
this actually puts a big clock on now.
So that's-
2, 4, 6, 9 at you.
A dark ritual
Okay.
or dark banishing on your Horn Sliver.
What, that just destroys it?
Destroy target non-black creature.
This
so
is
it's
still 6.
6.
Okay. And then Dark Ritual's gone as well.
Can you do the whole end of main thing in this game as well?
Yeah, like basically every phase you have to pass priority between players, so everyone gets a chance to activate stuff.
All right. Well, cool.
Take 6.
Take 6, please. Thank you.
Alright, well, I'm still winning the clock here.
Yeah, if he plays any sliver, he wins. Barring removal
Unless
spells. of
throw
course.
2
Pine
removal spells in
Barrens.
hand.
This is just 6.
Just 6. Oh. 3 mana.
Dark
Another
banishing
banishing.
on Muscle Sliver.
Okay.
This is 2 then.
Suddenly a lot less intimidating.
Yeah.
Okay. That might have
That
turned
might
the
have
corner
just
for
won.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he can find 2 more damage, he wins.
He's not playing Shock.
No. Would you like to show me what's in your hand?
Ooh.
Ah, it is a useless card.
For now.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, it is going
yeah, I'm just
into the bin.
Yeah, my thought was that if I could get a white Soul Seeker, I could actually get it out and get and activate.
I think if he draws Muscle Sliver, he's still good.
If I draw Muscle Sliver, I do still win, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
because it's
it'll have
exactly
haste.
6 and it has haste.
Yeah. All right, heart of the cards.
Follow my
Shock would
nards.
also not win you the game. Never mind. Lightning blast.
It
would win you the
is
game.
a mountain. Good games.
Yeah, so let's go. That was actually
also hit
surprisingly
number
close. Too fast.
Adam, you are already too late. We are done the week.
I
But
won.
now you see
Morris
Morris
won
as the
again.
winner. You have to play Adam.
Wait, what the hell?
Hello.
He's here to test your deck.
Check out. I got a real spicy card in there. My Kezard Ricks.
I'm not joking, by the way. Host the room, Morris.
Oh really?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Why ban Dark Ritual? I don't
It's
know.
a fucking good card, man.
No,
Yeah.
Niall, you're not allowed to do it. I don't have another way to build a deck.
Well,
if you do
Connor,
that.
you're gonna ban Ancestral Recall. If you do that, I'm gonna ban Dark Ritual.
Connor does have to ban.
You're right. You're right. You got me.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'll put back one card.
Are you going first or second, man?
Yeah, I'm going first. I still need to put back a
You-
card.
You don't draw for turn, by the way, Adam.
Okay.
Going first.
Connor.
What?
How about you don't ban Recall and we just try to hurt their decks because we both lost 2 weeks in a row now.
Hold on. I'm checking my alpha polls.
What did you hit in my deck, man?
He's trying to pull Recall before he bans.
Oh my
Connor,
god.
you're not
man,
allowed to.
You are actually not allowed to do that.
Wait, that wasn't stipulated
Adam,
before.
by the way, that's not how you mulligan.
No,
Well,
I've already-
you
I've
always
already
do-
pulled
you-
my alpha
you
ones.
card on the
You
bottom.
always do pulls after the previous week, which is after
No,
bans have been done.
no, you're wrong, and I'm right.
I love it. There's like 5 different.
No,
fucking
no,
conversations
I'm
going.
I'm not done mulliganing, man.
Oh.
Adam's like, nah, man, I'm going.
He's gonna do that anyway, so it's
I
fine.
had the
Adam-
the
Adam-
worst fucking hands I've ever seen in
Adam
my
also
life.
Adam just mulliganed his card and then shuffled his fucking deck. He put it on top.
Yeah, I didn't know how to mulligan, so I just did it the Dylan Book way, where I just like.
You
yeah.
could just like ask.
He's just like, nah, man, I'm going.
I didn't
He-
realize it would like show at the bottom right, but whatever.
Oh, that's
Adam's
so.
patience is just worn out.
Okay.
seconds.
He had to use Cockators for
fucking-
5 minutes and he's already done.
Yeah, I can't go down to fucking. Word.
Well, you can.
Let's
It just might not go
go.
well for you. Why couldn't this happen against me? What's going on here?
It couldn't happen against me.
Yeah.
I've got the worst of both weeks where I don't get the satisfaction of winning the week, but I don't get to pull a cool card from
You get-
an old pack.
You get points.
I get 1
You get
point.
precious
in a meaningless,
point.
in a
Okay.
meaningless online series against my friends.
Okay.
Meaningless. Wow.
This means everything to me, man.
Are you claiming your 5Ds win meant nothing to you, Pierce?
No, that did mean something.
Yeah, well, there you go,
This where I'm playing 5 color slivers on 2 and still come second somehow means a lot less to
Is
me.
it my turn? Or are you ready to go?
Yeah.
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 Well,
Is land. Ooh.
Magic Riders. We saw him last week. I hope
Merfolk.
Adam did the same thing I did, where he kept a 2-land hand and then never draws another land for the rest of the game, and everything else is 3 mana or more.
Was that versus Morris or me?
That was against Morris.
Okay.
That's tragic. I was like, against me, that at least makes sense.
Island Swamp.
let's just.
Swing for one.
Just, yeah. Hit him.
No. Oh, you can't. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You
Sorry.
can.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah,
out
sorry.
for-
It's. Yeah. It's not
Hey.
the. Sorry. No. It's just the.
Hey,
flying
try.
effect.
We get it. You're trying to cheat Adam. We understand.
Now that he's playing against
well-
a real.
And if
Magic
Adam wins
Gathering
this, he
player,
actually
he's trying to
gets-
pull out all the
He actually gets
tricks.
everyone's points, so everyone resets to 0, and Adam has 4 points.
Sure. Well, I think Adam is going to win this.
I think Adam's going to win. Morris, always keep mulliganing if there's
Well-
a chance that you can't do something.
See,
like-
the thing is Adam's deck might do
Yeah.
nothing because it's. Oh no, never mind. Okay.
Let's go.
Big surprise! He's
No,
playing,
he understands.
he's playing Shadow Creatures.
I can't believe he would play Shadow Creatures. We might
Not
just have
even
to
good.
ban all of these individually.
Ban Shadow as a mechanic.
No, like
Attack
as
him with
as in the
Macerator.
ban list will just be like, oh, week 2, Dothy Marauder, week 3, Dothy Horror, week 4. Fuck, I don't know.
There should be a Dothy sliver.
Yes. Congratulations to Adam for winning the week.
Morris, why did you not mulligan more?
Because I was like, I just need one more land. I got
He'd do well
my
in
first
Friday Night
hand.
Magic.
My first hand was a 1 land. My second hand was a no land. My third hand was
How
a
many
1
lands are you
land.
playing?
So what?
How many lands are you playing?
19?
Ah.
More than last
Ah.
week. That's more than last week.
That is more than last
There's
week.
a
I was
blood
going to give
pact
out to you. I'm
and,
also playing 19 lands and 2
I'm
pebble.
playing 20.
Yeah.
I'm playing 20 in 5 colors. So,
Yeah,
you know.
your deck's just bad.
My deck's good, man. It fucking came second.
But it beat me, and let's be honest.
It beat Connor's fucking Rube Goldberg machine that discarded its own hand. Oh shit.
Oh no.
He's saying.
Well, they can block each other now.
Well, yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
This will be the first
I feel like
shadow on shadow
there is
violence.
no reason to just stop swinging though.
Summon Pit Imp.
Ooh. Oh, he sucks.
Yeah, I know.
What is this bird?
Or like
It's
Uh,
a 0/1 that can be up to a 2/1 with flying
for
for
two
3
mana.
mana.
Yeah,
For,
3.
yeah, two
Yeah.
mana every turn. It can be a 2/1 flyer.
It could be a 2/1, which you could also just
Which-
spend 1
that's-
mana on.
Yeah, the Stormdrake, whatever you
Or
played.
fucking Jackal Pup.
That doesn't have flying. to be
Yeah,
fair.
but it's 1 mana.
Manta Riders gains flying.
You don't need to do
You
that.
don't need to do
I
that.
don't think Slayer can't block.
Why?
Dothy
Oh,
Slayer
yeah.
can't, yeah.
I thought Slayer cannot block.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
cool to do it as a flex. Be like, oh, my guy takes off before he does damage.
Well, whatever then. We will just
Yeah.
swing.
Welcome to-
Hold up your very real counter spell.
Yeah, I will block Dothy Murder with Dothy Slayer.
So they
Yeah,
just kill
cool.
each other. Yeah.
How do I move this graveyard? There we go.
Control delete.
Oh, I really want
Uh,
Adam to have a 100% win rate in the Magic series and then just leave.
Well,
Oh, there's another one.
Okay.
there is another one.
Find another shadow creature.
Ooh.
Don't think too hard.
He's thinking too hard.
Ah, fuck.
It's over.
He's
Yeah,
thinking
we're
too
gonna
hard.
give Pit Imp 1, and then we're just gonna
You.
Swing for 2.
2 in the air. Or 1 in the air, 1 in the ground.
It doesn't matter. 2 in the non-shadow dimension.
2 not in the overlay network.
Sure.
Which of
Shadow
these
creatures
better
are just
should be?
Xyz monsters? Is that what's happening? What do you say,
No,
Morris?
I just.
Oh.
Another Dothy Slayer? Oh, Dothy
Oh.
Horror.
Ooh, a familiar face.
I love Dothy Horror can't be
please.
blocked by white creatures, and I
Yeah.
think I am the only one who has played any amount of white in this entire
Yeah.
series.
Yeah.
And it's on a 5-color creature.
I think
Would you
it's
like to-
just-
Would you like to take 2 damage, please, Adam?
yes.
He's done it.
He did it. That's first damage to Adam.
Yeah.
But now he will
And it's not
absolutely.
going to be the last.
What if it was?
Mannequin.
Mannequin.
Let's go.
Did Adam only do Tempest Pulls?
No, no.
I-
I walked him through it.
You just take your time, dear.
We'll give Pit Imp 1 and
The main
Swing.
phase pump really does it.
Yeah, you can do this at instant speed.
I thought I was like, yeah, I'll be fine, but I really have like kind of forgotten how magic works and
That's-
cockatrice works. It's been so long.
Oh, cock is terrible, terrible. Oh shit.
Ooh, Spinal Graft.
Game might be over. Well, ours is on the 5-turn clock, and Adam is now on the 3-turn clock.
It sticks on it. It's like an equipment. Or-
It
yeah.
doesn't
No,
get
it's-
3 counters on
it's
it.
Yeah.
It's
But this
One
is
counter.
Would you like to take 7 damage, please?
7
Okay.
shadow.
I can't block with mannequin, right?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Shadow
You're on
Shadow
11, Adam.
creatures can only block or be blocked by
the hedgehog.
Yeah.
creatures with shadow.
If they printed Shadow on a magic card, he would have Shadow.
Because he's so fast.
And Sonic would have haste,
No,
of
he
course.
wouldn't, man. No, he'd have haste, yeah.
He'd have both.
Sonic would. Shadow would.
He'd have haste and gun.
It's a
I
new
keep
keyword. They
asking
haven't
for
revealed
the,
it yet.
I keep asking for the secret layer Counter-Strike, where they just print the
Just all the
it
equipment.
it just blows up the entire board.
Is there an equipment that's like tap it
Yeah.
and just kill a creature? That'd be the old.
Probably.
If I win,
You're probably gonna
Did
win.
we win this?
Adam just if Adam's
Niall.
yeah, what's up, man?
Or anyone. If I get rid of Dothy Horror, does
Yeah.
what happens to the enchantment?
Enchantment is stuck to the creature, so it's like it goes away with it.
like, dead.
It's like an equip
Oh,
card.
Also, it's now got the Spirit Reaper text on it, where even if it's even targeted,
Capsize.
yeah, it gets destroyed as a result.
So
So the
it's
enchantment
back.
goes to grave. The horror, yeah, the horror on target just dies
Yeah.
instantly.
It's destroyed.
Grand.
It's fine.
We will just go pump up Pit Imp and swing for 2.
Okay, he's back in the lead.
I don't want to coach.
Yeah, I'm only here for limited time.
One
I
night
know,
only.
You're getting the pure, unfiltered Adam experience
There's
right
another
here.
5 damage at him down to 6.
It's what the
Yeah.
people crave.
Oh.
No, the other way was good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah, when shadow creatures deal damage, they deal shadow damage. which
God,
gains
I
you-
wish that's how it worked. Okay, all this mana. What's he
So
gonna
you
do
can
with
just
it?
attack his dog.
Yeah, fuck all is what.
Well, I mean, if he has another removal spell,
Capsize me again, bitch.
It's in the graveyard.
he can just leave fucking Mars on 2 lands and nothing else if
What-
he has another.
What's
spell.
awful is capsize doesn't work on this because the guy
Yeah,
kills
it
himself in
destroys
response,
it.
so it fizzles and the buyback doesn't work.
Well, it does still
Oh,
work.
that's
You just
fine.
there's no point in buybacking it.
Yeah. You just can't. Yeah, you can't do the capsize loops, which is why the card's annoying.
There's not enough mana to capsize loop anyway.
Enough
Pit Imp.
Yes.
I love how he
will-
just has a draw on a second piece of black mana to make him go faster. Not tapping the Manta Riders.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I want to block with it, right?
You can't
can't
block shadow
block with it,
creatures.
huh?
You can't.
Oh,
block
yeah.
shadow. Yeah, I'll take
Just
the
swing.
other
Yeah,
one.
just swing.
Uh, Okay.
Swing, just swing.
Yeah.
Swing.
You literally need to swing to not lose.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no point.
Extra
in not
one there,
doing
Morris.
this.
Yeah, an
Yeah.
extra one to you there, Morris.
I did take one.
It
I
did,
did
he
actually
took
take
3,
one.
yeah.
So you need to find a black source off the top, Adam. And you need
Yeah.
to.
Or
Oh my
a
God.
hasty creature.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Alarm!
I think it's
Has
over.
got a removal spell.
Unless I have one
Nope.
more turn.
He is a
Otherwise,
I
You
do
probably have
one
one more turn either way.
So I'm just going to play it safe
5
That's
damage.
for 5.
yeah.
This
Okay,
really,
Adam,
it's
one
literally
creature.
just red deck wins. Like, well, a creature doesn't do it. You
A-
need a black source.
A
to
black
pump up
source
the
does
pit.
it. Yeah, you can make
Oh,
pit him
yeah.
at 2/1 and
to
swing
pump
for
the
4.
Pit Imp. Well, if it has haste.
Yeah, blue black.
Yeah. Dark ritual.
Okay, yeah!
Oh, no.
So
Okay,
Yeah.
so you swing
Tap
with
2 of
everything.
those for Pit Imp, and then
Swing with everything, or
Oh.
sure.
yeah.
what
Uh,
are you targeting?
It doesn't matter, man.
It
The
does.
mannequin.
It
The
does
mannequin.
because okay, can I coach here?
Don't
No,
don't
no,
coach
no,
Adam.
No.
Okay, well he's swinging for 4 here.
Okay, well I dark mana.
Ah, it's okay. It's over.
But he gets to draw.
He
Adam,
does.
did you draw your card off of Leap?
He definitely didn't.
No, I didn't. No, you're right.
Also, the Dark Ritual at the
Was that-
go to graveyard. And the
You
Pit
still
Imp now
have
as well.
one
I,
mana
I
floating
presume
from
Pit
it.
Imp is your
Three
target.
Why is
Mark.
Pit Imp going?
What's your target, Mars?
No, none.
Your target.
No, it can't non-black, so Pit Imp stays.
Oh, so
I'll
What,
go.
what are you targeting? Mannequin,
Mannequin.
instead.
okay.
And you take 3 then, Morse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Right.
Adam, quickly cast some kind of damage.
Capsize. Yeah, in
Uh,
blue. I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh.
And yet,
Green cash.
What?
Draw
not-
3.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay. Adam, this is the worst.
Cockatrice is like not my friend, man.
It's over, Adam. You've lost the
Yeah,
game.
that's it. That's
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
well. Damn it.
Adam,
Sorry.
this is
Adam
the most
punted the
fraudulent
game.
fucking game.
Adam punted this game away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam, if you targeted my Dothy Slayer with fucking leap, you
Leap.
killed it.
It would have killed
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Yeah. No, I
Anyway,
was gonna have to target
that's the
4.
series finale,
I was on
everyone.
5.
Yeah, that's it.
Adam, Connor, not Adam. Connor.
yes.
What's your ban?
What happens?
Ancestral-
Fuck you,
What
man.
happens? What happens to Adam, by the way? Does he get a ban? Does
Adam-
anything result out of
Adam
it?
gets
That's it, man.
he gets to go on with his life and never play
Yeah.
Magic
Gets to
ever
Thug
again.
Finals
This
whenever the
was
hell you
all
want.
for nothing. This was all for nothing.
This was
Yeah.
because
Just a
was
waste
for-
of 10
The
minutes.
next
of our
video is going to be 4 hours long.
this was because Adam made a deck and then got cold feet and we had to use the deck for something.
How many packets of Exodus are we opening?
24. But first,
24.
is you're banning Ancestral Recall, Connor?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like you anymore. I'm banning Daughty Slayer.
I'm sorry, no, that just does not stop the Shadow Day.
Oh, I know, but I need to like that's like
Yeah.
the best one. So
There's also like just
Um,
more Shadow Creatures gonna come out soon.
I know.
I don't know if it is.
Okay, well
Do you know
hold
there's-
on.
there's
Before I
Shadow
lock it,
Creatures-
before I lock in my ban, let's have a look at the decks again. Actually, you know,
No,
fuck.
you already said it.
No, no,
man.
no.
You already
You
said
did
it.
already say it.
I'm banning Dark
You
Ritual.
already said it.
No, I'm banning Dark Ritual.
You did already say Dorothy Slayer.
I'm banning Dark Ritual though. I'm gonna edit this, so I didn't say anything. I am banning Dark Ritual.
Well, there's also Shadow Creatures in white. In
I
case
bet-
anyone didn't know that.
Dark Ritual. So really, what's happened is me and Connor have hit each other's decks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you have also kind of fucked the Shadow deck.